We're in the intro. Stand by for countdown.
You don't have any like dun 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 dun. Because I'm sure.
I mean, AJ's here.
Come on, it's
AJ's here.
Where's the tunes? Where's the hype music?
The lights. Now introducing.
Yes.
30 seconds.
This has nothing to do with
20 seconds.
Yep, your original and your logo. Hey, there you go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Good morning and welcome to the Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022 Board of County Commission meeting. I'm Akeem Ashford, the Communications Director. Sedgwick County Fire Department 1 is reminding residents that a burn ban imposed by the state of Kansas will be in effect in Sedgwick County during the month of April. The ban includes all open burning of any waste, including vegetation and wood waste, structures, or other material on any premise. Always call 911 before you burn. Questions regarding the burn ban or general fire safety should be directed to the Sedgwick County Fire Marshal's office by calling 316-660-3473. Sedgwick County Treasurer Brandy Bailey is here to talk about a few key updates happening at our tag offices. Brandy?
Good morning, Brandy.
Good morning. Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Brandy Bailey, your Sedgwick County Treasurer. I just have a couple new items I want to share with you. I'm very excited to share these with you this morning. First, beginning March 28th, running through Friday, May 13th, I'm stationing 2 tax clerks at our tag offices to help receive our property tax payments. Currently, our taxpayers have to come downtown, find a parking spot in the parking garage, pay for parking, go through security, all to access our tax pay station. So they can avoid this inconvenience by going to either one of our tag offices. We will set up a temporary queueless system just like we do with our motor vehicle side of things, so that way they can not have to wait in line. If it becomes really busy there, they can get themselves in the queueless line and be updated, so then they can come in and make their tax payment when their time is ready. The hours of operations for paying personal property tax and real estate taxes, whether in the main courthouse or at the tag offices, will continue to be 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And just as a reminder, our second half property tax bills, they will be scheduled to be mailed out today, and our delinquent property tax bills are scheduled to be mailed out tomorrow, and all second half tax payments are due on or before May 10th. Secondly, and this is the thing that I think I'm the most excited about, is beginning Monday, April 4th, I'm extending the hours of operation at both tag offices from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. While campaigning for this office, one of the things that I heard from people multiple times was that the hours of operations, they're just not convenient for them. They have to take off work, half days, full days, so that way they can come and get their tags taken care of at the offices. So I understand and respect the value of our customers' time. So by extending the hours, we are providing the option for the 8 to 5 people that they can come in before work or after work, and we'll be there to accept their to take care of their tax work or their tag work. So again, just important dates to remember is the tax clerks will be stationed in the offices starting Monday, March 28th, and that'll run through May 13th. And then the extended hours of operation at the tag offices, that begins Monday, April 4th, and they'll be from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that taxes are due on or before May 10th. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them, but I just wanted to share some updates of what's going on at the tag offices.
Well, thank you for your service to our community. I appreciate it very much. I know that the public will appreciate the extended hours and the extended services that you're providing. As one of your main customers over there with vehicles, well, I appreciate it too. So.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Commissioner Howell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for giving us the update, and thank you for extending those hours. I don't know if this is something you've ever thought about doing or not, but I've also had constituents ask for potentially like maybe one evening a week or Saturday service once in a while. I don't know how you would incorporate that into what you're already doing, but I guess I just want to pass those requests on as an item of discussion, or maybe a goal for some day to extend those hours to at least one evening a week, and possibly a Saturday service. So I want to hand that off to you. Thank you.
I will say that for Saturday service, when I campaigned, that was something that I discussed. So once we get these hours from 7 to 6 and see how that works out, my next step in the process is to look at adding maybe a Saturday a month or a couple Saturdays a month, maybe from a 9 to noon into the works. So that's one of my goals, and it's on my whiteboard as a project I'm working on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't
you.
see any other questions.
Thank you, Brady. Now I'd like to introduce Elections Commissioner Angela Cadillo, who is here to provide you an update from her office. Angela?
Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I'm going to move this real quick. Angela Cadillo, your Sedgwick County Election Commissioner. I'm here today to brief you on an incident involving a data security incident involving one of our vendors. This morning I'm going to give you a timeline on the incident, including how we came to work with the vendor, what we've discovered about the event, what steps have been taken, and where we go from here. First, though, I want to be clear to state that this does not in any way involve our voting systems, equipment, or voter registration database. That said, Sedgwick County put out an RFP for election management software in January of 2020, and in April of that year awarded a contract to EasyVote Solutions. EasyVote Solutions is a software development company in Wilmington, North Carolina. We utilize their project management software, EasyVote, to hire, onboard, schedule, and train election workers, as well as to send out election resources, such as number of pens, vote here signs, and so forth, things like that. On February 4th, we were informed that EasyVote discovered that some of the documents that may have come from their cloud-based storage were available on the internet. They engaged a cybersecurity firm and told us they were reviewing all documents, and if they found that any of Sedgwick County's election workers were involved, they would notify us and then notify the election workers directly. The vendor indicated that we had some documents uploaded in their system which contained personal information. The sensitive documents at issue were our applications and HR onboarding paperwork that had been scanned into storage, but until they completed their investigation, they could not tell if they had been accessed or not. I can tell you that since late July or early August of 2021, it has not been our process to scan those documents into the system, but there were several that already existed there. These documents were held in a cloud-based storage which experienced a cloud data leak. More appropriately, the settings to the storage were misconfigured, unintentionally allowing access to the storage container if a person knew the specific URL. All access to the documents was locked, and we couldn't even view them through our own system as they were migrated to secure storage. On March 4th, we received an email update from the vendor stating they were not aware of any sensitive data from Sedgwick County that was affected by the leak, and that they were still awaiting the final forensic report and would be in contact if Sedgwick County was directly affected to discuss next steps. After that update, we requested a copy of the data for our review and received it on March 11 and immediately began reviewing the data. I verified with the vendor that these approximately 1,200 documents were all of the documents that we had uploaded into the system, and they stated that not necessarily all of those documents had been accessed. We completed a review of the data on March 21st and found the following. Out of the approximately 1,200 documents, 168 contained either a full Social Security number or driver's license number, 82 contained a partial Social Security number, and 579 contained only publicly available information such as name, address, and date of birth. The rest of the documents were things like maps to the polling locations, checklists, and things of that nature. This week, we've mailed letters to all of our election workers labeled as active and inactive, indicating whether or not we believe their social security number or personal information may have been compromised. Initially, we had limited information and believed it was premature to send out notification without a full and accurate understanding of the incident. We have almost 5,000 active and inactive election workers, and based on the information we were receiving from the vendor, they needed to verify the information. So we wanted to be able to provide proper notification of what took place when we had a full understanding of the scope so that we could provide notification to those who were affected, what data was included, as well as those not affected.